Ooh. Okay. Okay. Hello and welcome back to another video. In today's video, yes, we're going to be looking at some more music, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner. But today we're going to be looking at something a bit different because we just looked at game music at the moment. But I've had some suggestions to look at some anime opening themes. So I thought, well, or anime themes or soundtracks or whatever, and I thought, why not have a look at this one here, which is Attack on Titan Ashes on the Fire, and this is a live performance of this. I think for me personally, if I can find a live version of the song, I always prefer to do a reaction to that because there's just more things we can look at. So yes, I've not heard this song before. I've no idea what to expect. So what we will do is that we will listen and watch the whole thing all the way through without stopping, and then afterwards we'll go back and we'll play it again, and we'll stop and start, and I'll write some stuff down during that. But before we do that, please do like the video if you enjoy it, and please do subscribe to the channel as well if you have not already, because this is what we do on here. And also please do leave a comment down below. You can let me know what songs you would like us to, go through and look at in the future. That's a lot of people have been doing that in the comments, and I've been adding those all the requests onto the big playlist, and we will go through all of them at some point. So please do that. It helps with the algorithm as well, so I'd appreciate it. So having said all of that, let's get into it. Okay, so I'll put some notes down and let's start this. Okay, so let's start this. So we're going to be looking at Attack on Titan original soundtrack Ashes of Fire in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh right. Oh, Ashes on the Fire. I think I said that right. I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's very nice. All right, all right, all right. Interesting. Ooh, that was very nice. Very interesting, very interesting, very interesting, very interesting. Oh, that's such a nice sound. Oh, that's just amazing. I mean, what more can you want from an opening theme? Like, I think this is it an opening or is it part of it? I'm not entirely sure. To be honest, I've seen a bit of Attack on Titan. I saw the first season a while ago, and I never got around to seeing the others. I think this is from maybe season 3 or 4, from what I could tell when I was reading up on it. But that was, I watched season 1 before that season 2 existed, so that was a long time ago. So I need to probably go back and watch them all, which has been something I've been meaning to do for a long time. But that's by the by. This, there's a lot. Like, I spend a lot of time writing. There's a lot of stuff I write down, which I usually always do in these videos. And there's a lot to here that I really, really liked. And I guess what we'll do is we'll get right into it. But just again, an incredible work, incredible song, incredible performance, and I'll explain why as we go through. Okay. Does that play again? Right. So that we've obviously got that, like, the strings coming in slowly to build up the tension, which is what, you know, strings do really, really well. And then we've got that bass hitting in, which is very much like, it's almost like if you've watched the original trailer to Inception, which has got the big like horns in it, the big bum, that thing that every single trailer did after the Inception one. It's kind of like that, except obviously it's synthy, it's you know, electronic, this synth, but it kind of pitches up. I won't go back, but it kind of pitches up so it kind of sounds like an alarm. Because if you know what Attack on Titan's like, I don't know about, as I explained what I know, I don't know everything, but it's like an alarm, an emergency. It's like to wake you up. It's like something's happening, which is what I, or at least what I interpret it to be. And you got these sitting underneath it, these again, the synthetic, or the synthy, it's just a low, like, arpeggio type sounding, like synthetic right underneath it, which is just also just to slowly build the tension up. And then obviously you got the drum kicking in, and then you've got the, again, very heavy, it was sounding like it was bass and piano, and we were playing quite low down on the piano just to start building up. And electric guitar. Like, I really enjoy electric guitar when they're in orchestral pieces. I think it adds a huge amount, and obviously because it's electric and it's got this kind of more overdriven tone, it can, you know, cut through and rise a bit at the top of an orchestra and really stand out, and really adds to it. And the song does this a few times, where it goes from a really, really epic, and then it goes back to like really, really quiet, isolated piano, very beautiful. And could you interpret that as though it's like the calm before the storm, or you know, that moment before, you know, a big fight or a big war or a disaster or something, that just moment of kind of peaceful yet ominous calm? Is that what it's representing? And I think that you kind of bring that across, because if you look at the imagery that's obviously he's putting on screen, it's kind of juxtaposition. You're getting this really nice, quiet, like calming music, while you're seeing, you know, kind of disturbing things that's been put out visually for the audience. Okay, so I wanted to let that play. I want to try and not pause it every few seconds. What I really like about this is, and it does sound a bit different to the similar like orchestral songs that we've looked at before. I mean, I know it sounds different to, sorry, it sounds different to that because the song, like, I mean, if you ask, like, how did that little section make you feel? For me, it made me feel like more energized. It made me feel like hyped up. It made me feel motivated in a way. Yeah, so and it does that because the song is played in a major key. I did just quickly look up. It's played in a G major, and G major. It's a lot of I mean, a weird example to bring into it, but a lot of AC/DC songs are played in major, and they're just like A major. A lot of them are. And they're just epic, grand, feel-good songs. Now, obviously, this is an epic, grand song. I'm not saying it's feel-good, but it's got the heroicness to it. It's kind of, from my interpretation, this music would have been composed through the, you know, composed for the protagonists as opposed to, you know, the titans and the monsters and stuff. This is from the protagonist perspective. This is, you know, going to play behind them, but this song's going to play behind them. I assume this song's going to play behind them acting heroically and saving people or the day or whatever. This is how I interpret it. And as I said before, we go from epic high and we're back and low, and we've still got the synthiness underneath it to keep the tension. But it's calm again. So it's the calm, and then it's going to build up again. It's going to be another calm before the storm, and the storm comes back. Just say quickly that a pitch shift on the guitar, and the fuzzy, I'm not going to go back, but the fuzzy little pitch shift is really nice. But anyway. I mean, if you were to, you know, define like epic music, and I know epic is a word that gets used a lot, but I think it is a fair word to describe this song. Like this is epic music. This is like, if you've listened to Two Steps from Hell and stuff like that, this is right up there with that type of just high drama, high stakes, huge music. It has everything in it to make the song as huge as it possibly can be. It has a choir, which you can hear over the top. You know, it's got the modern elements with the electric guitar and the synthiness, and it's also got, you know, like strings, very dramatic and sharp and very tight playing. Horns, drums. It's got everything. It has everything, and that's why it's just, you know, it's so big, because it has everything to it's got all the tools to make the song as grand as it is. And we're back to the calm. We're back to the calm. I love that. I love that. Yeah, okay. So, and these are really, like, I'll play that again, because I was just trying to work it out in my head. So you've got this obviously really calm moment, but you still got the thudding underneath it to keep the tension, and the strings are, as I've said before at the start of the song, are really good at, you know, keeping the stakes high. And although the song's in a major key, and obviously that, you know, it brings across positive energy, but to keep it ominous, to keep it seeming dangerous, there's a few little things that you know, you can do, and this is, you know, one of them. I'm not 100% sure if this is correct, so if you do play a violin or something, correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels like they're playing a note, from what I can hear anyway. So they're playing the note. Hold on. And instead of going down a tone, it goes down a semitone, and a semitone, what's the American phrasing? A half step. Is that what it is? It's not what we say. We say semitone and tone. But it just goes down a little bit. And that just, like, you're not, if it was to go down a tone, it would be comfortable. But because it doesn't go all the way down, it's just very kind of ominous. And obviously, it does work in the key, of course. But it's just it gives you that ominous kind of, uncomfortable feeling to it. How many times do I speak about cellos on this channel? I love cellos. They just add so much. It's the one instrument that I wish I could play. I don't have space for a cello, but I just love them. Oh. I love the strings and the tightness of the playing, and you can see how focused everybody is. This is like almost like horror music. It's kind of like music that if you think of like Dracula's Castle or something, this is kind of stuff that you'd hear. And to mirror the kind of the demonic, the menacing sound imagery, red, like all this stuff is thought through. All this stuff is done on purpose. And I think, if I remember rightly, Attack on Titan is set in like Germany or something. And if you listen to the choir, it does sound very kind of like European, kind of Renaissance era choral music, which I think is probably an influence that's put in on purpose. Yeah, we'll carry on. One way to tell that you're watching, professional musicians at the highest skill is that if they are performing incredible epic music like we're listening to, and then you look at them and they're just as calm as anything. That is how you can tell, but they're so nonchalant in how they're playing. Obviously, it's got the exact right energy, and they're performing very, very well. Obviously, they are, but they're so focused, they're so calm, they're just so tight, so together. It's just expert. This is what it's like. This incredible music comes out of them, but they're just sat there, focused, getting on with it. Yeah, so we've got a lot of these staccato stabs, which is obviously it's leading us towards the climax of the song. And the strings building up in pitch. And then it ends. Not quite. And then this I'm not sure what sound is, but this overbearing kind of like ominous build. I think it sounds like it's from the guitar coming above us, just where that drama. A sharper shock for the end. But then you've got the bass again, because that's how lots of songs, they end how they start. And a lot of songs that we've listened to on this channel do exactly that. But anyway, that was amazing, man. I really, really enjoyed that song. As I said, just see how long I've been recording for. God. There's a lot to it, and there's a lot to it that you might not notice by just watching it. But I really enjoy it, and I mean, I know we haven't really done any sort of, you know, themes from like animes or whatever before. So if you enjoy this, please do put a like on it and tell me as well in the comments, and I'll make sure we do more of them because I'd love that. And just more themes and songs from original soundtracks from animes. I'd love to do them. But yes, tell me, what did you think of this song? Did you like it? What did you like about it? What did you not like about it? Is there anything that you noticed that I didn't? Please put that in the comments below. As I just said as well, so please put your suggestions in the comments below. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel as well if you have not already. And with all that, I think that is all to say. So I'll leave it here. So thank you all so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.